Hello, I'm Vincent.
And I'm Andrew.
And we're reviewing some of the lots in our September 2024 Cheshire Stamp Auctions sale. And we noticed we had a number of really interesting lots pertaining to the 1935 Silver Jubilee celebration issue, the Omnibus issue. And with some emphasis actually on the varieties that can be found on this iconic design. Now many of you will be familiar with the extra flagstaff, the lightning conductor, those constant varieties that are listed by Stanley Gibbons in their catalogue, but there are more constant varieties. And the great work on this subject was completed by a chap called Ainscough, who wrote a book. And he's, I believe, at least responsible for one of the varieties in Stanley Gibbons' catalogues being listed. And he did a huge amount of work. And we've got two lots. Andy's got a lot with the Stanley Gibbons listed varieties, and I've got a lot in two of these big stock books of the Ainscough listed varieties, plus a lot of other things that are with it too. So as I'm nearest the camera and I've got the thickest album here, I'll put that under the camera. So this is lot 46 in the auction, and this is a typical page from this collection. All these stamps, they're all the Ascension values. They've all got the same plate floor, the line under Ellie of Castle, which is from position 4 on row 5. It's just nice to see it done properly. Turn over and you can see more illustrations and explanations. Green dot above the W of Windsor, which is common feature of all the 5p stamps apparently. So it's not all rarities, it's just really interesting work. We've even got something from the non-standard, non-omnibus design from Australia. I've got some empty pages, there we go. And here we have stamps supported with explanations and illustrations, some in Ainscough, some just regular varieties, constant varieties as we call them, and those are the varieties everybody should want, not the odd strange ink smear, but varieties that appear in the same position every time the plate is laid down. So that is a collection of specialised collection of the 1935 Silver Jubilee issue. It has approximately 440 items, a lot more stamps, but 440 items, and we think you'll find this absolutely magical actually. It's a fascinating lot. And one of the best we've seen intact. So there we go, I'll close that.
Okay, I have lot 60 now, which, as we've just said, are the Stanley Gibbons listed varieties. Now for many years the only varieties people knew about were the extra flagstaffs and the lightning conductors and so on, but Gibbons now lists several others like the dot to the left flagstaff and the diagonal line by the turrets and the what else have we got? Lightning conductors, there's all sorts here, cleft skulls on the South Africa. So we're going to stick this under the glass now just to have a look again at the extent of the collection.
Okay, let's see if we can get the shine, the glare off these, and I'll zoom in a bit.
It's nice that he's got illustrations of the varieties alongside there.
It's cute, isn't it? There we go. Also, on the mint stamps, you'll notice some of these have 1 star and some of these have 2 stars. The 2 stars are never hinged, the 1 star are hinged, so that's kind of useful.
It's nice that you've got issues other than the regular Commonwealth design. You've got the, is that the Cook Islands there with the different lettering sizes and so on.
Cook Islands,
narrow letters.
Got Nui there as well with a variety blocks in that position. Yeah, it's cute that. Nice to see. And I like how the collector went to the trouble of printing these illustrations out too, and they are actually of the stamp in question in some cases. There we go. I may as well keep turning. We've got the line through the O of 10, 0 of 10 there.
It's interesting with these stamps also that they weren't all done by one printer. There were, there were several of the main printers in the country rather. Did their own values.
We occasionally get asked why haven't we got why don't they list the same varieties on every set? But that's
because they were printed by a different
constant
printer.
Varieties only tied to each printer. So yes, there we go. Just so you understand, it's a funny little code here: 2 stars under 65A, 2 under B, 1 under C, 1 under D. So you can tell which is mounted mint, which is never hinged. Lovely collection. Cleft Skull's a great variety, yeah. It really is.
In the correct pairs as well.
Yeah, there we go.
Great variety.
Apparently, the reason people prefer these as horizontal pairs is because the first printed album for South Africa stamps chose that format, and it dictated collector taste ever since. That's a little bit of stamp trivia for you, and we'll zoom back out.
I think the Cleft Skull's probably one of the most visually striking varieties. You can see it with the naked eye readily.
Yeah,
it's amazing it wasn't corrected earlier on.
There we are, we get the shine off the page. So, a couple of terrific lots there. It's nice to see, because of course we see the odd variety. And a collector of, say, Grenada will find one stamp with a variety on. That's great, it's in his Grenada collection. Somebody's gone out of the way to get the omnibus issue with varieties, and that's nice to see as a full collection. That's quite unusual. Also in the same auction we've got, I believe, the complete omnibus set mint and fine used. So you can really go for the full set if you're feeling strong.
And what's the scarcest one?
I don't know.
Probably Egypt, isn't it?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I thought you were thinking varieties. Yeah, and that never strikes people as being part of the set when they see it, because it's a long blue stamp with a red overprint.
Yeah. And British forces in Egypt. Yeah,
and that often is missing from from an otherwise complete omnibus set, but we've got them all. So hopefully we'll see you at the sale or join in online. And from Andy and me, bye bye.